আরে নিতাই পদ কমলং কোটি চন্দ্র সুশীতল নিতাই পদ আর নিতাই পদ কমল কোটি চন্দ্র সুশীতল নিতাই পদ আর যে ছায়ায় জগত জুড়ায় যে ছায়ায় আর যে ছায়ায় জগত জুড়ায় আর হেন নিতাই বিনে ভাই রাধা কৃষ্ণ পাইতে নাই এই হেন নিতাই বিনে ভাই আর দৃঢ় করি ই ধরণী তার পায় দৃঢ় করি আর সে সম্বন্ধ নাই যার বৃথা জন্ম গেল তার সে সম্বন্ধ নাই যার বৃথা জন্ম আর সেই পশু বড় দুরাচার সেই পশু আর নিতাই না বলিল মুখে মজিল সংসার সুখ.
Reading from the Divine Pastime of Sri Nityananda Chandra, compiled from Lecture of His Divine Grace, Srila Bhaktisiddhar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj. Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Siddhar Dev Goswami Maharaj composed a Sanskrit poem glorifying Sri Nityananda Prabhu called the Sriman Nityananda Dwadasakam. Within that composition, Srila Guru Maharaj gave his explanation about the transcendental personal identity of Nityananda Prabhu, and not with one sloka, with 4 slokas of explanation. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami glorified Nityananda Prabhu in the beginning of his Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, and all the slokas he wrote referent to Nityananda Prabhu's existence above the mundane manifestation in the Pravyoma Dham, the spiritual world. I was surprised that Srila Guru Maharaj began his explanation about Nityananda Prabhu in that way with this sloka. Yo nanto nanta baktrair nirabadi hari sam kirtanam ab sambid date. Yo badate darit rim sirasi nirabadi sudra duli kaneba. Ya sesas chatra sasyasana vasana bidahi sabetate yad artaha. Sri Nityananda Chandram Vajja Vajja Satatam Gora Krishna Pradam Kam. Oh my heart, please eternally serve the lotus feet of that beautiful Sri Nityananda Chandra who give us Gora Krishna. It is he, Nityananda Prabhu, who in the form of Ananta Dev perpetually perform Harinam Kirtan with infinite mouth. He perpetually holds on his head the earth planet like an insignificant speck of dust, and he performed the divine service of his all-in-all Krishna as the Sesadev Ananta, taking the forms of the Lord's paraphernalia such as umbrella, bed, seat, and clothing. Srila Guru Maharaj started with his sloka because he was following the main directives of the previous acharyas, from Vrindavan Das Thakur to Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami, and from Srila Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami to Srila Guru Maharaj. We are seeing the line of progress and the speciality of Srila Guru Maharaj. His second sloka is above Brahma Loka. Am sahir ya sirasayi sakala buban napaha sarva jibantarasto yoba gandor bakasa garbo dasayi dasa sata badano Veda suktahir bigitaha Pramandase sa garba prakriti pati patir jiva sangharas raya sanggaha Sri Nityananda Chandram Vaja Vaja Satatam Gaura Krishna Pradamtam. Oh my heart, You please eternally serve Sri Nityananda Chandra, who gives us Gaura Krishna. He maintains the entire universe in his expansion of Sri Kasayi Vishnu, residing in the hearts of all living beings. His glories are sung by the Vedic hymns as the Garbhoda Kasayi Vishnu of thousands and thousands of heads. Sahasra Sirsa Purusaha, with his womb, Garbha, unlimited universes are situated. He is the master of the Lord of material nature, Garonada Kasayi Vishnu, in whose womb unlimited universes are situated, and by whom the entire multitude of jiva souls are sheltered. Yasyam so vyuha madye bilasati paramabhyomni samkar sanakya atanban suda satbam nikila harisukam chetanam lilayacha jibahankara babaspada iti kantitaha kutrachi jibadahayaha Sri Nityananda Chandram Bhaja Bhaja Satatam Gaura Krishna Padam Tam. O my heart, please eternally render divine service to that glorious giver of Gaura Krishna, Sri Nityananda Chandra. In the great transcendental kingdom of Paravyoma, Vaikuntha, he expanded into the form of Sankarsan of the first quadruple expansion, in which form he ever expand the ecstasy of divine pastime of Sri Hari in the conscious plane of pure existence, Suddha Sattva. Within the jivas, he presides as the ego, and sometimes he shows his divine pastime just like an ordinary jiva. This kind of presentation we see in the style of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Kaviraj Goswami composed 5 slokas in Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita about Nityananda Prabhu's identity and divine manifestation as Mula Sankarsan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead's second expansion. And why is it? Because he had felt the divine form of Nityananda Prabhu. He and Vrindavan Das Thakur have tried to give us feelings, transcendental feelings, about Nityananda Prabhu's superposition. Before we hear about Nityananda Prabhu's activities, we should not feel anything mundane about Nityananda Prabhu. His character is composed within Goloka Vrindavan of Pravyomna Dham. Within the highest aspect of the spiritual world, he is actually the origin, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, coming down, 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 all the way to the form of Sirokadasayi Vishnu, the Supreme Soul being inside, living inside of everything in the material universe. But Nityananda Prabhu is a non-different form of Sri Balaram of Goloka Vrindavan and Mula Sankarsan of Vaikuntha. Srila Guru Maharaj and the Acharyas want to give this consciousness to the conditioned souls to protect them from making any atmosphere of mundanity. Then Srila Guru Maharaj continue. Sri Krishna Premama Parama Sukha Ko chat chinchat padarto yat gandat sadyana ugaha nigama bahumatam moksham api aksimpanthi kaivalyas isvarya seva pradagada itiyas yang gataha premadatu Sri Nityananda Chandram Bhaja Bhaja Satatam Gaura Krishna Pradam Tam. My dear heart, please eternally worship that gracious giver of Gaura Krishna, Sri Nityananda Chandra. It is he who bestows upon us pure unalloyed divine love for the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna Prem, composed of the most supreme and intense ecstasy. The love that he distributes carries an inconceivable import. It is of such ecstasy that the sadhus who may experience only a hint of its pregnant, hatefully cast away all thoughts of liberation in the one as propounded in the Vedas. Furthermore, his avatar, who bestows the divine love of service in the transcendental majesty of Vaikuntha, are but expansion of his expansion. The mercy of that Nityananda Prabhu we can very easily get the Krishna Prem, which give us all transcendental happiness, joyful and ecstasy, everything. Wherever there is a little bit of that Krishna Prem, all the wealth of transcendental world appears. 2 Prabhus and 1 Mahaprabhu. In the scripture it is written, Eka Mahaprabhu Ara Prabhu Duhi Jana Duhi Prabhu Seva Mahaprabhura Charana. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adilila 7.14. There is one Mahaprabhu, he is the famous Sri Gauranga Sundar of Sri Navadvipdam, who later became known as Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Advaita Prabhu and Nityananda Prabhu both are Prabhu, Master, but Mahaprabhu is Mahaprabhu, the Supreme Master. Both Advaita Acharya and Nityananda Prabhu very happily served Mahaprabhu and spread his conception of Krishna consciousness throughout the universe during their divine pastime. Advaita Prabhu prayed constantly with tears, Ganga's water and tulasi leaves for Lord Krishna to appear and rescue the fallen soul of Kali Yuga, and Mahaprabhu appeared in answer to his prayer. So Mahaprabhu appeared by the grace of Advaita Prabhu. But before Mahaprabhu appeared, Nityananda Prabhu also appeared and made all the arrangement for rescuing Jiva soul of this world. Nityananda Prabhu was born in Radhadesh near Burdwan in the Birbhum district of Bengal, in the village of Ekachakra. Later, that village became known as Garbas, and at present is very famously known as Virachandrapur. Virachandra Prabhu was the son of Nityananda Prabhu, and to honor his name, the village is famous as Virachandrapur. Gauranga Mahaprabhu also went there, so everyone worshipped that place. There, Nityananda Prabhu took birth as the only son of his mother Padmavati Devi and his father Haday Pandit or Hoya. After Nityananda Prabhu had taken birth, all auspicious name came to Radhadesh. It was enriched so much with Krishna Bhakti. He grew up there with the children of the village, and his pastime were all very miraculous. All the children of Ekachakra would play with Nityananda Prabhu, but he would only play Krishna Lila. Just like Balaram played as a child in Vrindavan, Nityananda Prabhu childhood very similarly happened in Radhadesh, as he enacted so many pastimes of Krishna Lila with the other children of the village. Many wonderful descriptions of that have been given in the scriptures. Taken by a sannyasi. When Nityananda Prabhu was just 12 years old, a sannyasi came to his father's house. As soon as the sannyasi saw young Nityananda, he immediately understood that he was not an ordinary boy, and he felt not leave Nityananda Prabhu's association. The sannyasi fainted to see Nityananda Prabhu and finally asked his father, Haday Pandit, I'm going to many pilgrimage places, and it is my prayer that you give this boy to me as an associate servitor. Hearing this was like a thunderbolt to Haday Pandit. Haday Pandit was beside himself to hear that and be fainted. Nityananda Prabhu was the very joy of his life. But at that time, religion was very strong within the mind of everyone. It was the custom that if any sannyasi, especially any Vaishnava sannyasi, wants anything, one's son or even one's own life or anything, the people are giving everything to that sannyasi. Nityananda Prabhu was more than like to Haday Pandit, but that was the custom. Haday Pandit felt he could never leave his only son Nityananda, but he also felt he could not say no. I cannot leave Nityananda. So finally he considered the sannyasi has prayed and we must fulfill his desire. He could not deny the sannyasi's demand, and finally he gave Nityananda Prabhu to that sannyasi. After giving away Nityananda, Haday Pandit was like a pagal man. Loke bale hado hoya haila pagala. He became half mad in separation, and Mother Padmavati fainted, but still they gave away Nityananda Prabhu. In this way, Nityananda Prabhu left his house when he was 12 years old. His pastimes were miraculous, and he was an abadut from childhood. He did not care. He went with that sannyasi and toured the whole of India. Some say that sannyasi was Mahabendra Puri, and some say he was another sannyasi, but it is certain that later Nityananda met Mahabendra Puri in the pilgrimage places. It is not clear who the sannyasi was, but no doubt he was a great personality and Nityananda Prabhu served him. We think it was Mahabendra Puri, but later we know that Nityananda Prabhu and Mahabendra Puri could understand each other easily, and Mahabendra Puri accepted Nityananda Prabhu by divine will as his disciple. Meeting or Krishna. Meeting Mahabendra Puri was a turning point in Nityananda Prabhu's life, and after that, he went to so many pilgrimage places. He saw all the pilgrimage places in the ecstasy of Krishna Prem. Everywhere he went, he gave Krishna Prem, but he himself was hiding. Nityananda Prabhu was perhaps 1 year senior in age to Mahaprabhu, and before joining Mahaprabhu's pastime, Nityananda Prabhu did not reveal much of his actual nature. But he was always thinking himself to be Balaram, and his activities were like that. He was not hiding that. Finally, he went to Vrindavan, where he searched, "Where is Krishna? Where is Krishna?" He asked the Brajavasis where he could find Krishna, and Krishna himself in the form of a human came to him and said, "I'm not here. I have now appeared in the household in Navadvip." Then clearly the feelings manifested within the heart of Nityananda Prabhu. Now, my time has come to join Chaitanya Day. Nimai Pandit in Navadvip Dam. He knew that Nimai Pandit was really Krishna himself, the Avadut. When Sripad Nityananda Prabhu first came to Navadvip Dam, no one could understand who he was or where he had came from. No one could say whether he was a brahmachari, a grihastra, a vanaprastha, or a sannyasi. People saw all these forms in him, and that time many people came to criticize Nityananda Prabhu's divine character because he lived under no rules or regulation. Actually, Nityananda Prabhu's nature was to be an abatut. The ordinary idea of an abatut is given in the Vaisnavan Tatra. Anta sakta babi saivaha sabayang Vaisnavo namataha nanabesa daraka lokula vicharanti mahitale. He appears to be internally like a sakta, a worshipper of material energy. Eventually, eternally, he appears like a followers of Lord Shiva, but still participates in the assemblies of Vaisnavas and seems to appreciate Vaisnava thought. He does not care for any particular dress or follow any rules and regulation as he wanders throughout the world. But Nityananda Prabhu was fully transcendental and should never be confused with anyone mundane. His nature as an abatut can be understood in this way. In his heart, Antaha is playing Radha Krishna, Sudha Saktaha, and his form externally, Bahi, is like Lord Shiva, Saiva. When he joins an assembly, his mentality is fully that of a Vaisnava. When he is traveling, sometimes he wear clothes, sometimes he wear no clothes, sometimes he wear many clothes, sometimes he wear many old ornaments, jewels, and rich garment, and sometimes he wear sannyasi dress. Really, abatut means one who is self-controlled, who is not controlled by scriptural rules or regulations. But whatever he does, that is always right and perfect. He will do anything and everything, and he is never to be considered wrong. If he is seen to be wrong externally in the eyes of others, then that is also right. Nityananda Prabhu became known by everyone as Abatut. Everyone called him Abatut. The people even forget that his name was Nityananda. They will say, "Oh, Abatut is coming." Waiting for Nityananda. Nityananda Prabhu appeared to the common people as if he were a mad Abatut as he came to Navadvip. At that time, Mahaprabhu had also came back from Gayadam. Mahaprabhu started performing Sankirtan every night in Srivas Pandit house and showed his Krishna Prem to the devotees assembly. Advaita Prabhu declared that Mahaprabhu was Bhagavan. Srivas Pandit, Gadadhar Pandit, all the devotees everywhere declared that Mahaprabhu was Bhagavan. And Mahaprabhu also showed them that. When the devotees understood the divine form of Mahaprabhu, they were very happy, and they understood that the Lord Himself had appeared for bestowing His mercy to the world through Harinam Sankirtan. But Mahaprabhu was not showing His full manifestation as the giver of Krishna Prem. Nobody knew why Mahaprabhu was not wildly starting his Sankirtan movement. But when Nityananda came, they understood the cause of Mahaprabhu's behavior. Mahaprabhu had been waiting for Nityananda. Mahaprabhu's dream. Nityananda Prabhu came to Navadvip searching, "Where is Nimai Pandit? Where is Nimai Pandit?" When he understood that Mahaprabhu was living in Jagannath Mishra's house, he hid himself in Mayapur to wait and see if Mahaprabhu would discover him. He went to the house of Mahaprabhu's dear devotees Nandan Acharya and hid himself, telling Nandan Acharya, "Do not tell anyone anything. I want to see what Krishna will do." That morning, Mahaprabhu told his devotees, "Kala dai Divajya eka rata samsera sara asiya rahila rata amara duyara." Last night I saw in my dream a chariot marked with a flag of a palm tree in the chariot of Baladev himself. Within the chariot there was one Mahapurusha, great personality, and he was searching for my house. That chariot came in front of my house and met with me. I have seen that Mahapurush. I'm thinking that Baladev himself was taken the form of Mahapurush, and he has already came to Navadvip. You go and search where he is. He must be somewhere in Navadvip. He has appeared here, and I want to see if he will discover me. The devotees searched everywhere, but they could not find Nityananda Prabhu. They were thinking it was simply Mahaprabhu's dream. And they come back and told Mahaprabhu, "We could not find him anywhere." But Mahaprabhu said, "It is not only a dream, it is a truthful dream. Nityananda is very powerful and he is hiding himself. It is a very hidden matter, so I shall go to find him." Ecstatic embrace. Then Mahaprabhu went directly to Nandan Acharya's Bhavan. And there Mahaprabhu and his devotees saw Nityananda Prabhu seated on the veranda of the house. Nityananda has seen Mahaprabhu came and could not move because his heart was so full of ecstasy and the joy of Krishna Prem. When Mahaprabhu saw Nityananda, his heart was also full with the joy of Krishna Prem, and he felt very much intoxicated. They both fainted, and then Mahaprabhu came forward and embraced Nityananda, and they both fainted again. After some time, they regained their senses and they cried in the name of Krishna. Nityananda Prabhu said, "I went to Vrindavan, but Krishna was not there. Then someone told me you were here in Navadvip, so I have come now, and I beg you, please save me."
Nitai Dayal, Nitai Dayal, Nitai Dayal, Nitai Bolo. Ay Dayal, Nitai Dayal, Nitai Dayal, Nitai Dayal, Nitai Dayal. আর দয়াল নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই বলো ay dayal nitai dayal nitai dayal nitai dayal nitai dayal আর দয়াল নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই দয়াল নিতাই